Um, Pernicious is an adjective. So what that means is you would describe something as pernicious. A person isn't necessarily pernicious, but something they do could be pernicious, or they do something perniciously. What that means is it's very harmful or evil, but the big thing you cannot overlook with pernicious is that it is often in a way that you do not easily notice. So what that means is that something is very bad, something is harmful, something is even evil, but you don't know that it is potentially until it's too late. Or that evilness, that harm that's happening isn't noticed until much later. So you could say something like the pernicious rumor that the student started about Ms. Hain uh, made it so that all students, so that students tried to avoid her class. They didn't want to get farted on by the teacher. Boop. All right. So, in this case, the thing that is pernicious, that is harmful without being realized, is a rumor. Okay? And so in this sentence, the rumor is the thing that's being described as pernicious. How do we know it's pernicious? Well, it's because, students don't want to be in Ms. Haynes' class because the rumor was obviously about her farting on her students. So the student started this pernicious rumor, and it got so bad that students didn't want to be in Ms. Haynes' class. Again, Miss Hayne probably didn't know that this rumor happened. In fact, not necessarily even everyone knew of the rumor, but that's enough so that students didn't want to be in her class because they didn't want to get farted on. Right? So you could also say something like, the computer virus perniciously leaked all of Ms. Haynes' personal information so that someone in Russia could buy anything they wanted with her credit card information. So, in this case, the virus perniciously or harmed without being noticed, perniciously leaked. Okay, so what it did is the virus is doing the leaking, but the leak is pernicious. So the virus perniciously leaked all of Miss Haynes' personal information. So that means that she didn't even know that it was happening. Okay, and how do we know that? Well, because it's a bad thing and it's happening without her noticing, because now someone in Russia has all of her information. So, and a person or a thing can possess perniciousness. So the ability to do harm or be evil without being noticed. So